Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
Good afternoon. The Chairman, Human Rights Defender, and Access to Justice Advocate Center, all our legal departments, our able viewers, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Comrade Mrs. Olushola, live from Alimosho Shasha branch. We have a case of landlord and tenant between Mr. Taiwo Rashid and Mr. Christian Kalu, who was reported in this office on the 9th of March 2020. We'll have the two parties in the house. Please join us as we interview the parties and how to make an alternative proper resolution on this case. Thank you. If you're the complainant, you come over the here, please. Switch, both of you switch. Okay, you speak loud. I'm not the only person that is judging this case. Every other person is connected to this line, as you were told, from every part of the world. So what you want to tell us here is truth and nothing but the truth. Why did you come to complain against this man here?
Every time we go to his house to collect money, he tell me, say, you don't have money, you don't have money, you don't have money.
Every time you go to that place to collect money.
Say, well, you say,
So just sit down, look into this place. Okay. I can hear you. Okay.
Say, you don't have money. Which time are you going to bring money? He say, you can't say.
How many years has he been living there? How many years he don't live there?
Over 2 years.
Don't they live there since 2
Yes,
years?
2 years.
Which kind of apartment?
Room and parcel contained.
Room and parlour self-contained. Did he have wife there?
You have wife.
And children?
You have children.
Are you the one that rent the house to him directly?
Oh, yes.
You're the one that rent the house directly. Eh?
I'm the caretaker of the house.
You're the caretaker of the house.
Yes.
Who is the landlord?
I'm here.
You are the landlord. So why is your caretaker acting on your behalf?
He's the one
And you still appear here again?
that is what I told him. He said I should come. I said, it's because I'm around. I'm not always around.
Okay, you're not always around.
I'm not always around.
Okay, how much is the rent?
200.
200,000.
200.
You as a landlord, you don't know how much is your house rent.
I don't talk and know before I say the answer.
The caretaker can only take his commission now. So you know how much all your tenants are paying. Okay, Mr. Kalu, how are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Okay, you heard what the caretaker and the landlord said.
Yes.
So why did you refuse to pay your house rent?
Thank you, ma.
Welcome.
I didn't refuse to pay them.
So what happened?
I'll start from when I entered there.
Yes.
When I got that place, they told me that this allergy is the caretaker.
Okay.
That is the one renting the house. I went to him. Somebody collected me. Took me to him. He took me to the compound. Already when we went there, the house has never been completed.
Okay.
They are renovating it. Then he told me that if I pay, that they'll finish it. Then I'll pack it. And I give them part of the money. They charge me 300,000.
For 1 year?
For 1 year, yes.
Okay.
I dropped 200. I traveled to village. That was on December time. When I was in the village, he started calling me that my money has finished and they have never finished the house, that they need money to complete it. I said, okay. I've never finished what I went to village, but
no,
for
hold
that.
on. You gave them 200,000.
Yes.
When you gave them 200,000, have you packed him?
No.
You haven't packed him?
Yes.
You just gave them the 200,000?
Yes.
As advance of your money?
Yes.
And the balance is supposed to be 100,000.
Yes, ma'am.
The total is 300,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it with the agency and commission,
Yes.
or only the rent?
The 300 is both agent and the command.
And
the
you,
house.
okay, how much is the rent itself?
200.
200,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Meaning you've paid for the rent.
Yes.
Left for the agent and legal fee.
Yes.
Okay.
And when I told him that, well, since you have never finished it, I mean, as I'm in the village, I've never finished what I'm doing. But since it has entered to like that, I'm not in a hurry for where I'm living. I've been there for 20 years. But for that, I will come around to come and balance you. The following day, I entered motor to come back from East. I went to his office, I gave him the balance. But then cash. They never finished it. I stayed for the old house I'm living. A month and getting to 3 months, that's your March.
Which month did you pay the money?
I paid the money in December.
December what? Do you remember the
I
date?
can't remember the date.
They've 200,000 paid December.
Yes.
Okay.
Then when I came, I give them balance. I still remember where I was.
December what? December which
year?
year?
Date. Like 2017, 2018.
2018.
Yes, 2018.
Okay.
Then, as I gave them the money, I still remember where I was staying with my family. When I went to him, I went to park. He never finished the house. They said they have finished. I went there. In my frontage there, I broke everything for pipe to another room. I still say, okay, since you don't finish this side, let me park in until they finish the front. I asked my Laji, all these things, the backyard and the frontage, you show me that you do everything, German floor. You didn't do it, he said they will do it, they will do it. It's okay, no problem. Since others are living together with us like that, I park in. My money expired. He started calling me. I said, Laji. But then I went to him. My parlor is leaking, seriously, about 3 places. I went to him. I told him, Alaji, my parlor is leaking seriously. And the wall, the fence between the other yard and that yard is almost 3 feet gap. Then he told me that you are going to German floor this place because when rain fall, it will hang to start soaking the wall. All our bag has spoiled, Alaji. People should come and do it as you told me before I pay money. He said, okay, they will do it. That my money don't expire, I can pay, they will come and do it. I finally gave him 150, it remained 50,000 for him to come and do it so that I'll balance them. They refused to do it. He started calling me, seriously. I said, okay, take your balance. Come and do what was our agreement. He said he will see his landlord. But then...
You paid 200,000?
Yes.
You not pay 50,000?
No, that's after my money have expired.
Okay, you paid the 300,000.
I have finished for that one.
Then after your money have expired. What you were expecting them to do right from when you packed it?
Yes.
They have not done it.
Even today.
Until your money expired.
Yes.
Then you are now you asked them to fix it.
They didn't do it.
What
they
are the things
to pay? I paid them again.
We paid them
I paid
how
them
much?
150. It meant 50. I hold the 50. So that when they come do it, I will still balance them. But they refused to do it.
Like
Alaji was disturbing me to come and give him my balance. I later come and give him the balance. Alaji, this thing, I never do them. He said they will do it till today. They never do them.
You are balancing?
I have balanced him since. Then my money expired last month. They start calling me. Himself called me. That day, my money expired. The landlord called me too. I told him I don't have money now. I will pay you. Give me time. I'm a trader. I'm not a government worker. Where by month finish, I will collect money. If I say market today, I'll come and pay you. I cannot eat your money. I can't owe you. But what we discussed, they never done it. He said they will do it. 2 years don't go. They no do them.
What are those things? Now. What are the things that you are supposed to do?
One,
like what? Yeah.
The German floor for the back. The water is soaking the door. The wall. If you go there, you see that all paint I did have swelled up. All my bag has spoiled. My children picture has spoiled. All of them. Like I brought it here. It's not about hiding. He's still promising.
Where are you living?
Shiremekwe here, Shasha.
Is there anybody in your house?
It's my wife. My wife is in the house now.
Is your wife, can your wife bring the pictures to us?
Yes.
Call her, tell her to bring the picture for us as fast as possible.
I don't notice one.
Your mom is in the house.
Ibuku.
Tell your mommy to gather those
Or
pictures.
Kamisi, I don't know what that name sound like.
That has spoiled.
This page is not
Let him bring it
coronavirus
for
page.
Kano.
If you
Those
don't want
pictures-
me to delete you this afternoon from this page,
Those are what
just
pictures,
respect
those
your
are pictures
comment
that
in this
are
page.
spoiled.
And any of you that digress
Tell
need
your
and
mommy to
divert
gather
our
them and
attention
carry
in this
it
page
onto
next time,
Kano
we are not
Media
going to
side
warn you,
for
but I
that,
will
human
instruct
rights office.
they and me to
We are
delete
there.
you and remove you, block you from this page. I've warned you people for the
Sharp,
last
sharp.
time.
Mommy, are you talking to me?
No.
Okay. Can I continue now?
Continue.
Then as they are calling me, the caretaker called me, we discuss finish. He said, where am I bringing the money? I said, I don't know. But give me time, let me arrange money, I'll pay you. Immediately I dropped my phone that morning time. The landlord called me. He started talking, shouting for me. I should bring his money. If the money remains to this month, that I will.
When are you supposed to pay your rent?
It's this month I'm supposed to.
Hello? Any single noise here, you walk out of this place. And none of you should, don't let me disrespect you. You don't stay in court and make noise. Any single noise here, I'll walk you out of this place. Go ahead.
So after the caretaker have called me, we discuss finish. He said, okay.
They're asking you question.
He said, when am I going to pay?
When was your money expired?
It's last month, now I've said it.
Last month, February.
February.
February what?
Ending of that last month, that started.
Go ahead.
Then after we discuss finish, the landlord too called me. He started shouting that if I refuse to give him the money, he's going to shoot me to court. I didn't reply, just off his phone. The next thing I see, I receive a call that they want to serve me paper from Human Rights in Shasha for this area. I say, okay, I'll come and trace the place, collect the letter. And I trace the place. That day, I collect the letter. They tell me that my sister told me that it's at Ikeja on Thursday. I wanted to go Ikeja, call me back, and I called him that I don't have little time on that day that I'm with my customer.
What do you do for a living?
Ma?
What do you do?
I'm an aluminium man.
Okay.
So after I told her that, I said he wanted to call myself to give me another appointment. He said, okay. That is better as I call him. I call her now. I said, okay. He said I should not go to Ikeja again, that I should come to this place on either Thursday or Friday. In the morning, I came here. I said, why you tell me that I should not go to Ikeja again? What happened? He said I should not go, that everything will be here. That on Saturday by 3 o'clock, I should report.
Okay. That is why you are here.
Yes, ma'am.
So he said the back of your house.
My house, go parlor and the room is soaking water.
Did they do other? Is that how other apartments?
Yes, if you don't
Now
have
how they
other
left
tenants,
other
then I'm sure
apartments?
that one pay. My own is leaking. My neighbor's own is leaking. Ozink, they take roof their place. Ozink, not
The zinc
one.
is leaking.
Leaking seriously in my
As
parlor.
in the room,
Yes,
the parlor.
yes. I've been reported about 3 times.
You don't report that your house is leaking.
Ah, clergy.
Don't reply when I want to ask you. Ask you.
Please,
Don't
sorry, man. Just keep quiet. When you ask you, then you start
What is the distance between that place and here?
It's not too far. It's not too far.
Eh?
It's not too
It's
far.
not far.
Yeah, call bike. You enter Okada. You know the place. Who delivered the letter?
I supposed to deliver the letter, but
You
since
see, I
the
came
man
here, I came here
tell
to
me
collect
that I will not meet him at home. That's why I called him on phone to know the time I will meet him. And he just told me that he will call me when he's around.
So the letter, it was not served.
I gave
No,
him.
I came here
he
to collect
here
it.
to
You
collect
came here
it.
to collect the
Yes,
letter.
ma'am.
You said the address is where?
27
You don't know where to showroom. You're not living in this area. Eh?
It's like around that side.
I already bus stop. You must take.
No, it's very close to
Denmark.
Ramete Road.
Did your wife have a telephone to snap the place as they are bringing the picture?
Can't do that. She's
can't.
bringing the picture.
Let her bring the
Unless you
picture
want to
with
see
you.
the house, you can go together and see the house.
Okay, you, caretaker and landlord. Landlord, bring down your chair this side. Thank God you are here. It's even good that you are here. Because caretaker have nothing to talk as far as this.
Don't worry, I
house
can
is
sit here.
No, sit like this.
Okay.
You heard what this man said.
This man.
You've collected money from him once. You have collected money from him twice. So how come that you have not fixed the house? For all the complaining he has been complaining, rather you people are concerned about your rentage. How come that you have not fixed what he has been complaining, and which have led to destroying of his own properties in the house?
Okay, now. As a matter of fact, now, he's entitled to his right, human right, according by what he said. When he came, he paid to my caretaker. I was still renovating that place. I have not seen him for the first time until he backed him. So,
And hold on. When did you calculate? How did you calculate the rentage? Did you calculate it right from where he paid or when he packed it?
when he backed him,
Okay. Go ahead.
he backed him by January ending. Ending of January. Yes. So,
Hold on. You are raising your hand. When did you pack it?
I packed inside that place first week of March.
First week of March.
Yes. The old house I was living, you can go there and confirm from my landlord. He's away.
First week of March you pack in.
Yes.
Meaning even now your rent supposed to expired
For this month.
March, not even February.
Yes. But
Bring
they
me
say,
the receipt.
wait, I
Which I
charge
give
you.
you.
He gave me receipt. The first receipt he gave me is the one I used to pay half of the money.
Elijah should have a dictator.
Okay, yes.
The second one, I paid him. He gave me full one. Then when I was complaining to him, when he was giving receipt, I told him, Elijah, you don't calculate when I order pack. Because my the other tenant is there now. Because you have never finished my house, we are traveling. Now my children was inside the old one I was living. Then when I come back, it was so much attacking parties. You can witness from other tenants.
You packed in March.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Baba, that receipt, the first receipt,
We are going into that. Leave the receipt or no receipt, because even if he packed in February, he had to renew March.
this one, I want to answer him by saying, produce the first receipt.
Because if you give him receipt, what is it called, November, and he did not pack into your house till April, are you going to be counting the rentage for November?
No, my lord.
Okay, you can only count when he comes.
The time he came, he was about entering, he finished the payment. Baba, was it not the time he gave you full receipt?
Yes.
When you give him receipt, did he pack in when you gave him receipt?
They are
But
packing.
the land was
They are
ready.
packing.
The house was ready.
They are packing. The house is ready.
You heard I said the house, even that.
The house is ready.
Nika, come here. Come here. Go ahead. Stand here, don't block the road, just stand close to me. If I want to do, I will know. Need to stress myself.
To answer him that one, I said when the receipt, the first he produced.
Is it the receipt that made you not to finish the house that led to the damage of his property or what? Because you have don't drag me to receipt. I am talking about the place he has been complaining that you and your caretaker have been posting him until he has to damage his property.
Let me address that. It's a complete fallacy.
How?
It's
Don't use foul language on anybody here. You can defend it in another paper.
That house is just a small bungalow. I bought it. People have been living there. It was not even cemented like this. Right around to their side. It was face me and face you. People have been living there. I bought it. I changed everything to self-content. I cemented the whole front. Both front where, if you go there, you see where he's saying it's only at the back that was not cemented. And then he's using that to be delaying money. Apart from that, since he packed in there, he has been paying money up to 2-3 times.
But he finally paid.
That was what he has been doing.
You should be happy that you have tenants that pay even installment and they finally pay. We have handled cases of tenants living in an apartment for 6 years and they don't pay. And the landlord will come and beg us, help us eject this person. 6 years, we have handled cases like that.
That is true, my lord.
And you are in Nigeria and you know the situation of the country. So if you have a tenant that is paying you instrumentally but did not still exceed the time he or she is supposed to pay or even extend to the next year, you appreciate.
Thank you, man. He who wears his shoe knows where it pinches. Number one. Number two, it's like all of them they have done a meeting for me.
Like what?
The one that Joe packed out is aware. He left from January to December. He left with my 200,000. He did not pay. My window burglar proved 10 pieces. He packed it, sold it away, used it to go and smoke and drink. Chile, do you know him? That's number 3. When he was packing out,
that has nothing to do with this man.
Yes.
This man has been paying you, even though he was not giving you cash, but at least he was paying you money based on the understanding that the economy is not good. If you are complaining, okay, you are paying instrumental, try to pay your money back or even twice. Because if he pay you cash, there are laws that also guide, protect him and give him some leverage when issues like this come in. If he pay instrumental, there are laws also that protect your own rights too, that may not favor him if he's an instrumental payment tenant. You understand? So everything that have advantage has disadvantages. If he paid you, if he usually pay you 1 year, every year he pay cash, every year he pay cash, he renew his rent accurately without paying that money instrumentally. When you want to quit him, it has to cover up to 6 months. You cannot evict him, you cannot give him notice less than 6 months. But if he's paying instrumentally, if you want to remove him out of the house, it's very easy. So these are things that you don't know, he also don't know. But if it's based on understanding, the economy is not really stable, no matter how no matter your financial capability in this Nigeria, even if you are Buhari or you are living in Buhari house, I believe you will complain that things are not really okay financially to an extent the way it used to be. So if you have tenants that are paying you, but they plead with you, please give me so time, I'm going to pay it all, but I believe it's not going to exceed. If there is understanding, the person is not an armed robber, is not bringing hoodlums to your house, he or she is not troublesome, try to manage your tenant because they are not going to live there forever. If you are opportunity to have property today to rent out, is by grace, it's not by your strength.
Exactly.
And it could be anybody today, even if he cannot afford it, his son can afford it and become an estate owner. Oh, this is my landlord. This is where we start our life from with my daddy. The world is just too small that we'll have to take it too easy. Anything happen to your enemy today, you cannot go with car. You cannot go with motor. You cannot go with house. And you cannot lie down. You have more than 1 million houses in this Nigeria. You cannot lie down in even your bed, one bed. You can't lie down in the full bed. You must lie one side. So let's take life easy. That is what I am begging some of you that have this. God bless to have a house and you are renting it out. And I also talk to some of you tenants that have made it difficult for yourself and those that you are renting it, because what you sow, you will reap.
Amen.
If you sow bad wherever you are living, you will reap when you have your own. When you have your own and you give out tenants, give it out to tenants, what you are doing to your landlord, that is what your tenant will still do to you. Because that is the law of karma. If the house, he did not say he did not have money now, but he wants the place fixed. One, he's not the owner of your property. You are the owner. But if you put the house in order, the property will last longer and have more value than when you patch some things and one thing or the other will begin to destroy. Rain will be falling, you put in ceiling, while the roof is leaking, it will still affect the ceiling. So you are not going to just change the roof, the zinc again. You are still going to change the zinc and the roof. Then couple with, if water is penetrating your wall, it will be weakening the foundation and weakening the building entirely. So if tenants complain like that, in order not to give them loopholes to hold on to money or begin to have issues of when they will pack out or when they will not pack out, our advice as a human being that know that there are certain things you cannot also take, whether it's your house or it's not your house. Listen to your tenants, fixing things, because whatever they complain in that house, outside what is their own responsibility, obligation that they owe, fix it because it's your house. When they come to that house, who comes here cannot damage anything you damage, you pay before you leave. Because if you destroy, that is the essence of paying caution fee. If you destroy what you met, if you are living, you will replace it. Or with the money they pay, and if the person pay more than what the person deposit as a caution fee, definitely the person have to be held responsible. You see? Look at it. Is it not water? Why? Show it to the camera. All this, keep opening it. Do you know somebody can even sue you for this? Are you aware? This is just picture, but this is history. That somebody, he can sue you and get reasonable compensation from this. Because look at, this is children's birthday. Water destroy. If the child is 1 year ago and they did the child one year birthday, then they did not do the 1 year again till 15 years or 16 years. And this child grew up and want to know when I was 1 year, I have friends, I have neighbor that we will stay together. Even Jonathan had some people that he school with. They were walking barefooted. This is somebody's history that water destroy. And you cannot just see his mere picture. When I traveled, when I saw my mother that she gave me my picture when I was how many months picture. I nearly dashed out my life. Because I never expected having the picture. Yes. Because I cannot snap myself when I was small. And this is school. This is somebody's graduation or whatever in school. The whole thing is just damaged. What are you talking about? Look at.
He's crying for
This is not funny. Look at it. These are things people see. You see them, some of them, if you go to their house, you see them, they frame and enlarge their picture worth 100,000 and keep it in their home as a flashback. Then the house destroyed it. And you come here to come and complain over what? To collect money. What kind of thing is that?
Okay, can I talk?
Look at, is there anything visible here? Nothing is visible here. Which one is this? Is it not your wife's picture?
It's my wife.
What are you talking about?
I've seen everything. To start with, there's no evidence to prove that this pictures got spoiled in my house.
That number
to
one, you two don't have any evidence to prove that it's not the house that damaged
My
it.
lord, you can go there, can pay transport, let us go and see
Go
the
to
wall.
do what?
To go and look at the wall.
Excuse me.
You go to the house.
Okay.
I'll put my bag behind the wall now. Our bag is behind the wall. Can I put it inside my middle of my parlor?
Say that, please. You don't need to get up and be doing that demonstration.
I'll put my bag in the middle of my parlor.
Have you taken decision or can I talk?
You have right to talk. If you want to talk, you talk.
Okay. I see a tenant in my house. I'm a tenant too in another person's house.
Yes.
I packed from somewhere to where I'm living.
If you have complaint where you are living, then you can tell. If your landlord is not complying with your complaint, then you can equally report your landlord here.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
The reason why people are blessed and the reason why they are cursed and they are the cause of that they are cursed. We are packed up from Olosogumushi. This type of burglary proof, iron does everything. I tried everywhere, 2-bedroom flat. I left, I paid my NEPA bill. God is my witness to the last.
What are you trying
I
to
gave
say?
everything to my landlord when I was packing up.
Do you want him to tie the house for you? Have the money.
Not the matter of
No,
money.
you have the money. You cannot compare yourself financially with this man.
We are trading a mushi. My roof.
Oga, that is your choice. Please don't waste my time. I have other case to attend to.
Okay.
That is your choice, and that is what you desire to do. Even
Okay.
if you
The
fence
question
your
I want to
excuse me, sir. If you fence your village, if you have money to fence your village, don't interrupt me, and don't talk back at anybody. Don't talk back at anybody. If I don't ask you a question, don't interrupt him and don't talk back at anybody. If you have money, you want to fence your village, that is your money. If somebody lives in your house and your house is your property, he reserves the right to have his comfort or her comfort in what he or she is paying for. If I'm renting your apartment and there is no wire to give me a light, if I wire your apartment to stay there, if I'm going, I will roll out the wire, because wire is supposed to be there. There are essential things that are supposed to be fixed in the house. If those things are not there and your tenant walk in and fix it, if they are living, they will take it away. But if those essential things are there and your tenant, for instance, have lived in a place that the whole of the room, all the rooms are lived, I fixed 3D. 3D, 1 square meter is about 4,000 plus. Then the whole of this room is 3D. How much is that? And when I was living, I did not remove one, because if I'm removing it, what will it benefit me? But even when the landlord came to my apartment and said, you are the best tenant that I've ever lived in my house. But at the end, the same landlord that confessed you are the best tenant still come out again to make trouble for a little thing that I supposed to claim right for. But I let go because of the God I serve. So in life, what you sow, you don't expect to reap from a fellow human being, but you expect your reward from God. So if you do somewhere and you live, it could be that is how God wants you to do it, and God is blessing you. And you have excess or you have little to spend there. That is why you do that. If he comes to your house, he lives in your house, and he feels he's not comfortable, instead of he cannot use his money to go and be plastering your compound, or if water is penetrating, you can see the essence of why they do this kind of thing in this office, because water also pass here, and you can see that this is tiles. They do that so that the water will not penetrate and soak the foundation or the floor. So it's your own benefit. Our advice, you go there, whether him, without him, put your house in order. So that if you have tenants that is delaying or trying to bring up any little complaint in living or why not paying, you have your better stand to challenge the person. Yeah.
Can I excuse me? So that place is because of what you are showing us here. The whole apartment is tied from kitchen.
You say you said now that inside
the
you
front,
say behind is not
floored. Only the back that is not floored.
The water can penetrate. Don't you know you are a builder now?
Okay, wait.
Are you not a builder?
When he packed in, was that place roofing leaking?
Okay, is he the one that climbed the roof now to open the roof? Yes. So will he be living in an apartment? Then he will not climb up and go and puncture the zinc to be leaking?
Please, man.
Yes.
From what he's saying, he's not saying I expected him to get here and say, okay, oh, I will pay so time or so time. You know my annoyance, let me tell you specifically. All of them, anyone you call, he say, I don't have money now. When do you expect to pay? I don't know. Anytime I have money, I call. Baba is here, the caretaker.
Hold on.
Is it a good talk?
Listen to me. You know, some of you landlords, your caretakers, they don't advise you rightly because what they're after is their commission. When your tenant is complaining, a good tenant, a good lawyer, or a good anybody that manage your property must be, that person must be neutral. The person must protect your interest and equally protect the interest of the tenants. That is the only way you will have a flow, peace of tenants living in your house. If everything you say, yes sir, you tell the caretaker, he will even be the caretakers will be the one to tell you, I'm going to eject this one. Let's give that person quick notice because he want the person, another person to pay 2 years. Then they will get their commission of 10% and 20%. Then they don't listen to other tenants that are living there. If you have lived in people's house as a tenant, you should be able to feel the pain when tenants complain to you. If your caretaker is trying to protect you, you walk down there, go and listen, go and watch what your tenants are complaining about. Then you find a way to fix it. You will not have problem with any tenants if this have been done. When you put deaf ears to their complaint, that is when they will begin to save money. I will stay for you not to fix. At once you give me quick notice and I will take my time to go out of. Then they'll begin to gather money to go and live elsewhere. So if you continue like that, you will keep changing, but at the end of the day, when you are supposed to collect your rent from your tenant this year, this one will save 1 year, 2 years and keep it. You have problem with the person, you will go out, another person will come spend 1 year, then the person will owe you again another 1 year, 2 years going out. You have to give your tenant listening ears so that things can work out peacefully between all of you. If he's complaining the back is not okay, what does it cost you? You that have spent millions or whatever in people's house, what does it cost you to go and fix your own properties? Okay, and make sure your tenants are comfortable with your property. You list give them 2 years, been living there 2018, 2019, this is 2020. He has paid you twice. If he's not patient enough, he would have, the second one, you people would have been arguing it by now. Go and fix the house. It's only Nigerians that, landlords, you are the boss, you are the chairman, you are the king, you are the president, you are the judge. No, it's not done like that, please. If you are a landlord in this place, if you are listening to me, if tenants live in your house, please treat them with care. So that if you report the tenants here, we also know how to handle such tenants. If you on your own, you are okay. So caretaker, you have rushed to come and report this man here, but you did not consider the fact that this person has been complaining that back is not okay. What you could have done is to tell the landlords, then you people will fix it, not to come and run and come and, what are you complaining about? Go and fix it, then he'll pay you your money. When are you paying them the rent?
As I have promised them that they'll give me time to gather money, I'll pay them.
When are you paying? Because you heard that he said you have been paying instrumental.
I'm not paying instrumental money.
He said you have been paying pieces. Is that not instrumental?
When my money expires, listen me very well.
How do you pay it?
When I'll be really complaining for that, Then when my money expired, I give them 150. I say, come and do that. He say, what of the 50? I say, come and do
That
this
one
thing.
is past.
He didn't do it, but I still come back.
For how long does it take before you balance the 50,000?
Around 1 month time.
No.
Then after I balance them,
Are you shouting at him? Is he your baby?
Complain.
Is he your child? Why are you shouting? Why are you shouting at him? Does he look like your child?
Sorry, ba.
Because you are a caretaker.
Sorry, ba.
So they are forcing me for this one. I say, I don't have money now. I like you give me time, I beg. I put a bag on it. He say, okay, oh. Next thing I drop my phone, the landlord called me, start shouting. Say if I don't want to pay that I should pack. He taking me to court. I didn't reply. After that, he off his phone.
You said now your rent have expired February.
Yes, yes.
Tell me when you pay it. It's not something that you should be delaying. You cannot tell somebody that is an indefinite promise. Give me some time. Not that you say give me 1 week or give me 2 weeks. Say give me some time. Sometimes can be 1 year, can be 2 years, can be 3 years, can be 1 month, can be 5 months. Yes, because now you know that your rent is supposed to expire. By now you're supposed to have gathered yourself. It's not an urgent thing now. Have you not been? You have been paying, so you know when your rent expired.
And let them give me May.
May.
May. Okay.
Which one? Which month is this?
March.
April, May. It's all right. I'm not going to ask a caretaker because you are not doing your work well. You are doing your work. You cannot come here, Mr. Landlord.
Ma?
You had your tenants.
No, Tibo.
Say you should give it to me.
I can give you all to next year. Now me and you follow by the house.
You are a big man.
No problem.
You have God bless you, so you can take an easy.
If they record it, you gave me 1 year.
Yes, no, don't mind. Let it say. If you give it in 1 year, it's happy. We'll applaud you. Okay. One thing you should know here: this office is not where you come and give single 1 minute writing, undertaking, and default for 1 day. I hope you are aware. Eh? This is March. We have April. We have May. The undertaking you are going to take now is you are going to pay this rent on or before May ending. You can pay it before that time. But if you default that time, there is nothing like give me quit notice or anything. Pack your load and go and relocate somewhere.
Okay.
You heard what I said. And give me plain sheet. Caretaker, you go and fix that thing before May. Go and plaster that back. You hear me? Go and plaster that back. If you notice that they will not plaster that back from that till that May, come and pay that money here. You hear me? So that we'll use the money to make case with them. We will now sue them to court to compensate you. At least you get like 20 million.
Only.
Which can go? Sit down.
Shebi 3 days ago, he carried the other to go roundabout. Then they get the meeting. Now, court all of them, they go. I'll give you money by Monday. Call your lawyer. Now, he believe now when he go ahead, make it head like that. Yeah.
If you are going to court, there is no need of you paying. No. If anybody serve you paper from court, come and meet us here. You don't need to pay any lawyers here to represent you. Are you with me? Anybody serve you any paper from court, even after you pay May, and anybody serve you paper from court, come and meet us. The judges in the court, they are not stupid now. Case case of landlord and tenant can stay in court even 5 years, it's still there. If some of you don't know. You even thank God that the body like this is here to resolve between you and tenant. If you meet wrong tenant, you will stay in your house 5-10 years. That tenant is still living in the house. And there's nothing you do until they preside that judgment take place in court. I will just threaten illiterate that go to court. Go to court is even better. That will serve them better.
Shebi Emeka.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Are you a kid?
No.
No, leave him. He's
I
have
want
right
you-
to say.
You want me that I should not even call him on phone? You are never.
Don't talk like this.
Have I ever warned you like that?
Your argument will start.
Oga, don't talk anything. No, I've told you. If they serve you from court, come and meet us.
Forget about it.
We are here for the voiceless. We are not here for the rich that will use their money to intimidate the poor. Yes. If we defend the rich, we defend the rich that is justified. But if you are rich and you want to use your money to intimidate anybody, we have God that fight for the less privileged. And that is why God always stand by us. He don't need 1 naira to pay any lawyer here to represent him in any court of law as far as this country is concerned. I just fool myself. Two rooms self-contained. A room. A room and parlor self-contained. Mara defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Yeah, can I contribute to the program going on? Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Where are you calling from, please, and your name?
I'm calling from Amsterdam, Netherlands.
From Amsterdam, Netherlands. Go ahead, hold the phone.
Yeah. The only truth there is that the caretaker did not charge the landlord very well. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, we can hear you. Reduce the volume of your set. Reduce the volume of your set or your laptop, please.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. The caretaker did not advise the landlord very well.
Good.
Because if the caretaker had been doing his job very well, he should have contacted the landlord. The issue would have not been between the tenant and the landlord.
Yeah.
But the caretaker did not do it very well, and that's why the landlord don't understand exactly what you're saying.
The landlord understands what I'm saying because he's aware.
He understands exactly what you are saying. The pictures there cost money more than that rent.
Thank you.
Because he cannot get the pictures back again.
Yeah.
There are memories and histories that should be kept for the younger ones and generation to come. So, but the way you handle it is very well, and I advise the landlord to follow your advice and take it easy so that they can sort it out without much problems. Because while the program is going on, a lot of lawyers are watching on too.
Yeah.
You know, you are there to help the rich and the poor at the same time. I like the way you handle it, irrespective of who is involved.
Thank you, sir.
Because sometimes the tenant too can be at the landlord's neck.
Yeah.
Sometimes some tenants are very wicked. They can be at the landlord's neck, and sometimes some landlords are very wicked. Not that the landlords are wicked, but maybe the caretaker
Yeah.
is not doing his job very, very well.
Yeah.
So the caretaker should be lectured. If a tenant tells you anything is wrong, it is his duty to contact the landlord and make sure it is fixed.
Yeah.
Because when you are paid for a service, you should enjoy your service. That's why you are paying for it. And when they agree on a terms of payment, then the tenant has to live up to the agreement. So that is what it has to be.
Yeah.
And thank you so much again for the good work you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
I've been watching all along.
Thank you, sir. God bless
Congratulations
you.
once again.
Thank you, sir.
Landlord and tenant and caretaker, please let everybody be friends. So that we can all go on. Okay.
Thank you. God bless you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from, please?
My name is Sonny Daniel. I'm calling from Lagos.
Go ahead, sir.
First of all, I really want to appreciate your effort.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, if we have this platform all over Nigeria, I think the litigations in the court of law will reduce. I really want to appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
On the matter of this landlord and tenant and the other man, the caretaker there, I think the caretaker did not do his job very well.
Good.
And the landlord also will not tell us that all the money that the tenant has been paying has not been entering into his pocket. So he knows that the tenant is paying, and also I believe that the caretaker also might have hinted him about the complaint of the tenant.
Yeah.
So I by the grace of God, I have property, and I don't think that this is the way things are being handled by they're supposed to be handled by landlord.
Yeah.
I go to my properties, and even without complaint, I go to my property to see if there's anything to fix. Because just as you hinted in before, it is his property. It is his property.
Yeah.
So if you have the money to buy $1 million plus to buy a house, or $2 million to buy a house, is it to 200 or 100,000 to fix something in the house that you cannot do? So I want to tell the landlord, please, without even the tenant complaint, you should be going around your property to find out if there is anything you need to fix in your house. And also, please, I think the tenant has agreed on the day to pay, though I don't know, but it's out of his mind, feeling that he agreed to pay by May, if he can afford it, since he has accepted. At the same time, I would like the landlord to go and fix those places. Just as you hinted him, those damages, if he goes to court, I mean, that tenant will claim damages, as a matter of fact. Let him not laugh over it and think that he's there to play. Or they just brought him there. He is the one that brought the tenant, so this and that and that. No, it's a serious issue, a serious matter. And also, since he has accepted to pay the money so time, I think he should pay that money to human rights account. So by the time the human rights will call the landlord to give him this money, the human rights might have, confirmed if those repairs have took place before handing the money over to them. This is what I want to contribute. I really want to thank you for what you are doing.
Thank you very much, Sonny Daniel from Lagos. Thank you. Date and telephone number. Write it properly. What is it? Human rights defender and access to justice. Good afternoon.
Hello, good morning. Yes, Solomon, calling from Germany.
Solomon from Germany. Go ahead.
Yeah, madam, I must thank you for your work.
Thank you, sir.
I've been following for a few weeks now. About this case now,
Okay, we lost your call, Solomon. You can come back. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening, ma.
Who is speaking and where are you calling from, please?
My name is Destiny. I'm calling from Italy.
Destiny from Italy, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to chip a bit in this case because you said it all. Because this case is not a big deal. It's just that there are some people in Nigeria that don't like to keep their property in order. You understand? Because I own a house and I have tenants in the house, and me and my tenants are very good friends. You understand me? So, first of all, the landlord has to make the tenant their friends first. And also, don't leave everything to your caretaker to handle. Always try to know how your house is going. You understand me? Because most of these caretakers are the ones making problems. Because maybe someone did not sweep house, he will create enmity. Or the caretaker has already enmity with that person, he will take it extra night for it to affect the landlord. You understand me? So sometimes I used to leave even one month for my own tenant so that they will be happy. Ask them, use this money to buy something, and when you pay, or after paying, I'll remove it from my account and give them. They are always happy, and before the month will end, you see all of them will pay their the rent happily. You understand me?
Yeah.
So we should know how to treat our caretaker, our people that live to us. Not everyone will have money to build out. Because if they have money to build out, they will not live in another person's house. You understand me? And also, the landlord should know that when you fix your house and the house is in order, there is no risk of danger of lives. There is no risk of house collapsing and so other, like this issue of water leaking. It's your house and you fix it where it will last for you. Because when the danger comes, the wall start breaking. It will take you much time to fix it up. So that's all I want to say.
Thank
My brother, please, always love your tenants and be with them. Okay?
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Destiny.
and have a nice
Thank you
day.
for your contribution.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
All right, viewers, thank you very much. I want to appreciate everyone that have called from here, from every part of the world, from Netherlands, from Italy, Sunday Daniel from Lagos. So thank you for your meaningful contribution. Solomon from Germany, Destiny from Italy, Julie from Netherlands, and so many of you that put reasonable call across to the house. God bless you. Please join us again in another 20 minutes for a case of domestic violence and consequence, which we moved or adjourned from last week to this branch, from Ikeja branch. In a few moments, we'll be with you. Let's have a little break. We'll be back. God bless you. All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Juliet. But point of correction, please, whenever you call, we don't accept foul languages. Don't use that person next time.
The way the man was talking, I'm sorry, please. Let him finish, please.
It's all right.
Thank you, ma.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is our last call for today. Human rights defender and access to justice. Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Who is speaking?